Just out here at Camp Strut Zone this morning. Turkey season is right around the corner. Got about 3 weeks before things kick off here in Wisconsin. And we are just setting up the new Vortex Crossfire red dot scopes today on our shotguns, getting those patterned. Got kind of a variety pack here. I'm gonna start off at 10 yards. Gonna be using bird shot here. Don't like to waste all the expensive turkey loads just to get her bore sighted. Top left. Actually not too bad, it's just a touch low. Put the center dot there. We'll bring it up a few clicks. Pretty close, but it's just might be just a touch low. Looks like it hit right about there. We're going to the real deal now.
Ooh, that one packed a little.
That one packed a little more wallop. Woo! Hot dog. I was a little more ready for that one, but still didn't feel better.
Well, I do things a little bit differently when I'm sighting in a shotgun. Turkeys, I start off with slugs, just because I have a ton of them laying around. My dad used to buy boxes of shells anytime they were on sale, so I literally have like thousands of these. I'm gonna start really close here at, I don't know if that's 7 yards or so, just to get a rough idea. I'll move to 20, get it on, and then from there, I'll probably switch over to either birdshot or turkey loads for the further patterning, just to kind of see where I'm at, and be ready to kill some birds. A little high. It's down. And then we should be money. Oh yeah, he's looking all right. I'm not too jacked on how my gun performed, but at 50 yards, 3-inch shells, I did get 10 pellets in about a softball sized black bullseye. So good to go for close range, but I'm probably gonna do a little bit more playing around with it before season gets here.
This is the opening day of the Wisconsin turkey season 2020. I work in the morning, so it's kind of tough for us to get out all this week. It's going to be tough, but we'll go out and see this afternoon and see if we can get something done.
Well, we didn't even make it a few miles and got a bird spotted. Actually, it's on our property right now. Looks like 1, maybe 2 toms. Right where me and Aaron put the blind the other day. So we're gonna try and come in from the other side. I don't think we're gonna be able to get in the blind to get set up, but we'll be able to get close.
There's actually 2 of them there. There's 2 toms. Well, I think we just got too many hens. Just too many hens. It's hard to bring them. It's hard to bring them away from a sure thing. April 16th, the second day of Wisconsin turkey season. We spotted a tom on the east side of our property. So we snuck in from the west. We're sitting in a blind here. Kind of waiting on Aaron here. He's kind of delayed us. Michael and I took a drive around. We saw 5 toms. Right now, we don't know where Aaron is. toms that just come out of the woods south of us here. Not just too excited yet. Throw that second one. Not really. I can shoot out this front window. I can figure out that right side. Come on, you hands, keep coming. Comes right down the edge of that field. I'm gonna have to move this camera, so just give me some time to do that if I tell you. Okay. That other end would come this way. What do you think? I think that's about as close as you're gonna get. Yep. We spotted these birds about 1 o'clock out in this field. So we thought maybe we could get in here and set up a blind. And we sat here, probably 2.5 hours?
Oh yeah, it was all a couple hours here.
He's a nice bird. He's probably two-year-old bird.
That's gonna be a wrap up here for our first week. Me, Aaron, and Dylan have tags next week, so we're gonna be after them pretty hard next week, but it was awesome to finally get a bird down. Kind of took us a little while with not the greatest weather, but we made it happen.
2112.
Dude, that's a nice fish.
First morning, second season here in Wisconsin. Our first trip to strut zone with the boys. So Brennan's late to the party, so he's still getting stuff ready.
How am I late?
No, he's not ready. I just want to get that exact reaction that I got out of it.
You just worry about you.
You're not to be so crabby this morning.
I'm going back to my room.
We're just getting the last little bit of things together, and then we're gonna hit the road. Mike and Brennan are gonna head to one spot, and Dylan and I are gonna head to another. See how the birds want to cooperate. It's a little chilly this morning, so it'll be interesting to see. But we'll get in there, see what happens, and then probably after we hunt off the roost, we'll all meet up and make another game plan and go from there.
Right on top of us. We're just right on this field edge here. Knew these birds were going to be here. Didn't think they were going to be this close, but we got one. For sure, one tom goblin. He's got to be 75 yards away down in the creek bottom here. So we're hoping we can suck him up on this field edge and bring him right along the edge.
was plowing. Oh yeah, I see him. There's more than one. They didn't like that decoy, that's my guess. Bouncing. And we're switching our decoy tactics up because whatever the hell happened this morning can't happen again. That bird should have been dead. They came in probably in like a 5-minute span. They closed like a few hundred yards, hit the field, and just, you seen it, did a 180 after gobbling and strutting for 2-3 minutes. Birds that do that should come right into the setup though. The birds definitely aren't in this spot. I haven't heard a gobble yet this morning, but this property lays out pretty big. Still early. I'm gonna meet back up with Brennan and Mike and see if we can get on with it.
The breakfast master / lead scout.
Just got done with breakfast. Robert put real nice breakfast together for us, and Mike and Brennan are heading out. They're out setting blinds for this afternoon. We got a couple fields that birds have been hitting quite a bit in the afternoon, so Dylan and I's plan were to sneak into this public. We've seen some birds not too far from it, but there was just a truck at that pull-in, and I'm sure he's seen exactly what we've seen this morning. So but there's another pull-in up here, so we're gonna do a little drive-by, see what's going on, and then if we can make a move, we'll try and get in there on this piece of public and see if we can't get a bird that wants to play.
It's been a pretty slow day since our roost hunt this morning. Wind kind of picked up, and birds really haven't been too talkative since then. We got in the blind here about an hour and a half, 2 hours ago. We're on a spot where we've been seeing birds every afternoon. We actually just had a tom come out in the field a few minutes ago with a hen. The hen walked back in the woods and he just followed her back in, so kind of changing tactics on them. A little bit different than how we normally turkey hunt, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to kill birds, so. It's going on about 6:40 right now, 6:45. We've had a brutal day. I don't think we had a tom within 150 yards today. A couple of hens came in a couple different ones of our setups, but birds just don't want to cooperate today.
Yeah, put good luck charm on today. We're gonna stuff another turkey feather in this thing by the end of the day. See how she fits. Oh yeah. This thing's even warm, got some ear flaps on her. Built right in.
You look like a Keebler elf.
Alright, we're going. Day 2. Dylan and I are going to split one way, and Mike and Brennan are going to go another and see what happens off the roost, and then make another game plan. Yesterday was pretty slow. Hopefully today is a little different. Wind's supposed to be a little more calm, which I think is going to be a big help. So fingers crossed we can make something happen today and be a little more smooth than yesterday.
Well, we've been kind of getting our butt kicked all morning. Ran into some birds here a little while ago. Thought it was going to be a slam dunk. We had a group of toms come in at 25 yards. Had a vehicle drive down the road. The road was about 100 plus yards from us. Ended up scaring them off. They went in this little drainage behind us. They came back a few minutes. We're going to come back a few minutes later. And another vehicle drove by, and they pretty much just had enough of it after that and headed out.
Just spotted Tom and a couple hens right in the corner of this field. This public butts right up to it, so it's not going to be the most ideal conditions to call one into, but we got time. We might as well give it a shot. Coming this way, all three of them look like they're coming this way. That's how we do it, buddy. What an unreal hunt right there. Wow. Public land. We slipped in through the nastiest, thickest stuff you can believe. And that's the first bird of second season for us here in Wisconsin, and a public one at that. Number dos in the hat.
Head back up to where we've been getting our butts kicked the last few days. These guys did a lap last night before dark and saw several birds heading into roosts. So JP and I are gonna head in and hunt a spot we've never actually hunted before. Because normally the birds don't roost there, but these guys saw a bird go. There's a small chunk of woods in the middle of a giant field. So we're gonna sneak in there and try and make a setup on them.
This bird is on the shit list now, if he wasn't already. We got the blind all right. JP, Master Ninja, snuck out there and got the decoys up. We got 3 strutters, 2 hens. Working our way halfway decent right now. Could get interesting here.
This morning didn't go as we expected. We thought we had it all figured out off the roost. We had a bird gobbling. I mean, he was within 50 yards for sure, and he just went quiet on us, and I think he pitched the opposite direction, worked away from us. So JP and I were able to slip down and get into this bear net here. JP got us here, and he snuck out, got the decoys up, and we were able to get in the blind, and those birds came back out on the field and worked in. Took them a little bit to get in. They were just taking their time, and they hammering the whole way. It was a show. It was awesome. I can't believe the success we've had so far, and I really hope we can keep it up through the next couple weeks. You know, Mike's still got a tag here. Man, I hope we can finish strong because this has been a blast.
We got some birds out in the field to the northeast east of us here. We actually were after them yesterday. Just looking here on base map, gonna see what our best approach is gonna be. If we get to that corner over there, we should be able to go straight west in on them. I think that's what we'll do. We just got in position here. These birds are about 150 yards out in this field. They're starting to work back this way. I have no idea. That's 3 tags on the weekend. All the guys are tagged out. I had one hell of a hunt here today.
What do you want? Nothing.
As Pops would say, Michael, you always shoot birds with big spurs. I can never kill one with good spurs.
They must know we don't have any tags.
What a tool.